right, so the first question says, actually, can I have Layla, can you read me the first problem? Mm-hmm. Page 242. Okay, so sorry. So letter A, we're gonna. How many options do we have, Lucy?
2 orange and 2 blue.
2 orange. So orange, orange, and 2 blue. Blue, blue. So for letter A, it says put it back and then pick another cube. So if we pick an orange out, what are our options? You guys can all say it together.
Orange, orange, blue, blue.
If we pick out an orange first, what are our options?
Orange, orange, blue.
If we pick out a blue first, what are our options?
Orange, orange, blue, blue.
You guys couldn't sound more enthusiastic. If I pick out a blue, it would be?
Orange, orange, blue, blue.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Alright, so if I were notating this, so if I were writing it with the parentheses, it would be orange, 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 blue, orange, blue. That takes care of that first orange. Now we're going to do it again. Orange, 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 blue, orange, blue. Okay? Now we're on the first blue cube. Are these cubes? Cubes. Blue, orange, blue, orange, blue, 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 blue. You guys are starting to get the idea. Then we have blue, orange,
Blue, orange, blue, 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 blue.
yay. Alright, so the question asks, list all the possible outcomes. We did. So how many outcomes are there, Lucy?
There are
16 outcomes. And just for fun, is this independent or are these independent events or dependent events? Independent. Good. Please stop. Okay. You good with 1A? Okay. Let's move on to B. Is Cal back? Cal. Alright, so 1B. It says pick a cube from the bag at random and do not put it back. Then pick another cube. Alright, Cal. So for our first cube, what are our options? Good. Orange, orange, blue, blue. So Darian's not back. Alright. Carl, what are our options? If we pick an orange out first, but we don't put that orange back, what are our options? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Oh, right. Orange, blue, blue, right? Because if you take one of the oranges out, this is what I was doing earlier. Take one of the... If we randomly pick and we take one of the oranges out, our only options are blue, orange, or blue. Or orange, blue, orange. Okay? So we're going to put this orange back. Right? So if we take this orange out, what are our options? Sutton, what are our options if we take this orange out? Yep. Nope, you're good. Orange, blue, blue. Alright, so we put that orange back, and we take this blue out. What are our options? Cal. Yep. Great, and we put this blue back, and we take the other blue out. Caitlin, what are our options? Good. Orange, orange, blue. Okay? Let's move these. So if we were to put these in parentheses, let's start with the orange up here. So orange, orange. Okay, we're done with that orange. Let's do the next orange. Orange. Good. Now we're done with both oranges. Let's start with blue. You guys are cracking me up. And this last blue. Good. Alright. So how many possible outcomes are there? Robert, how many possible outcomes are there? 12 outcomes. And is this independent or dependent? Dependent events. Questions, comments, concerns on, wow, number 1. Okay. No questions, comments, or concerns on number 1. Great. Let's go to number 2. Stay with me, please. Alright, a purse contains 5 coins. 2 dimes and 3 nickels. Be nice if I spelt nickels right, huh? We're going to use beads again because I really don't think I have dimes and nickels.
I do.
Alright. Pick 1 coin from the purse at random and without replacing it, pick out another coin. Okay. Alright, so the orange are the nickels. Orange. And the dimes are blue. Okay? Just for the sake of simplicity. So, if we pull out, let's start with a dime. If we pull out 1 dime, what can we pull out next? Just tell me. Nickel. Okay, so we could pick out 1 dime or 3 nickels, right? So I put that dime back and I take the other dime out. What can I get out? Dime and 3 nickels again, right? Okay. Let's pull out a nickel first. What can I pull out? 2 dimes or 2 nickels, right? If I pull out a nickel, I could pull out and guess what? I'm guessing if I pull a nickel out first again, it's going to be the same thing, right? Do we need to write them all in parentheses? Dime, 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 nickel, dime, nickel, dime, nickel. Oh boy. Dime, 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 nickel, dime, nickel, dime, nickel. Nickel, dime, nickel, dime, nickel, dime, nickel. Oh, look, I just got all comfortable and stuff. Sorry. Nickel, dime, and then we have alright, and then finally we have so many nickels. So, Darian, how many possible outcomes do we have? 20 outcomes. And is this independent or dependent? Is it independent? Is it an independent event or a dependent event? Good.
just pick up another thing.
Sure did. Tree killer. Yes. You thought what?
I thought it was 25.
You thought it was 25. Why did you think it was 25?
Do you think it was independent enough?
If it was independent, it would be 25. But that's because since the directions say here, it says, without replacing it, pick another coin. So when you take a nickel out, you don't put that nickel back in. You only count what's left. Right? Make sense? Ish? Does it make sense, Caitlin? Okay. Let's move on and see if maybe I can clear some stuff up for you, okay? Alright. Alright. Number 3. Evan, can you read the directions and the experiment for me?
Draw a tree diagram for the random experiment, then find the probability. If the first choice is replaced, and if the first choice is not replaced.
Okay, so A, we're looking at independent events. Oops. We're looking for independent events. Oh boy. And B, we're looking for dependent events, right? Alright, Evan, sorry, keep reading.
Choose a card from an envelope containing 4 cards for A, B, C, D.
Okay, so really it's like a deck of cards. See if I can find cards really quick.
Oh, I have a deck of cards in my backpack.
Why?
I have cards. Oh, these are Alright. 2. Ace. Ace is 1. 3. Oh no! I don't have an ace of hearts. I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, just kidding. I have a 4 of hearts. There it is. Alright.
The ace of hearts is really
I know, I already have the ace of hearts. Alright, so here are our cards, right? We're going to call these, A is going to be A, B is going to be 2, C is going to be 3, D is going to be 4, okay? Okay, so for number 3, do we want to make tree oh yeah, it says draw tree diagrams. Okay, it's okay. Alright, so here are our cards. So if I pick out, the first choice is put back. Alright, tree diagram. So let's do an independent event tree diagram. Okay? So if I pick out an A, if it's independent, do I put it back or not? Put it back, right. So if I pick A first, what can I pick the second time? A, B, C, or D. Do we just want to use A, 2, 3, 4? Okay, I'm fine with that. It doesn't really matter. If we pick out 2 first, what can we pick out? If we pick out 3 first, and if we pick out 4 first, okay? So those are our independent events, yes? Is it an emergency? Go ahead. Alright, then we'll do our dependent events. Okay? So if we pull A out first, this time for dependent, do we put it back or keep it out?
Keep it out.
Keep it out. So if we pick out A first, what are our options? 2, 3, 4. Okay? If we pick 2 out first, what are our options? If we pull 3 out, our options are And if we pull 4 out, our options are. Okay. So how many total outcomes are there for independent events?
12.
For independent, how many are there? 16. Do we all agree that AA is one event, A2 is one event, A3 is one event, and A4 is one event?
Yes.
Okay. So how many outcomes are there for dependent?
12.
Do we need to list these out in parentheses? Or can you see them without it? Can you give me a thumbs up if you'd like me to put them in parentheses for you? If you'd like me to. Okay. Layla, I would like you to help me put these in parentheses. So let's do the independent events for A.
Okay. A,
Okay? And then 2, Layla?
2A, 2, 3, 2A, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2.
Oh, thank you. Alright, 3.
3A, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to do it.
Too late, already started. Layla, you gotta help me with the last one now.
4A, 4, 2, 4, 3.
Skylar, I would like you to help me put the dependent events in parentheses.
Okay.
Too bad, I'm doing it anyway. So if we start with A, what's our next option?
Like the 2,
Yep, A2.
A3, A4,
Okay.
and 2A, 2, 3, 2, 4.
Okay.
3A, 3, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
4A, 4, 2, 4, 3.
Okay, great. Alright, so we've got to make room over here. I'm going to zoom out. Oh, I can't zoom out. That's cool. If it's an emergency, yes. Alright, so what is the probability of A2 occurring? An independent event and a dependent event. So what's the probability of A2 occurring in an independent event? Jack? 1/8? Maya?
Isn't it 1/8? No.
Alright, I want you to turn and talk to your shoulder partner. Convince them of your answer.
We got an answer. No, that doesn't make sense. She said independent. Wait, does it have to be in that? No, but in the she said independent. Why don't you just wrap it up later?
Skylar and Layla, get focused, please.
We already did that.
Alright, so Maya,
Yeah.
were you convinced otherwise, or are you still sticking with 1/8?
1/16.
1/16 and Maya, why is it 1/16?
Because
Shh.
A2 only comes up once.
Sorry, try me again.
Because A2 only comes up once.
A2 only comes up once, and how many opportunities are there for?
16.
There are a total of 16 opportunities, but it can only come up one time. Good job. So now, dependent events. Lucy, what is, you know what? I want you to talk to your shoulder partner about this too. I want you to convince your shoulder partners of your answer. In dependent events, how many times is A2 coming up? What's the probability of it coming up? Talk to your group. I should hear chatter. If it's an emergency. All right, Skylar, in a dependent event, what's the probability of A2 coming up? 1/12. Why so, Skylar? Skylar, call on somebody to help you explain it.
Because since there's not as many options independent, it's 1/12 because there's not as many options and it only comes up once.
Okay, Skylar, so what'd she just say?
I can hear her.
Okay, turn and talk.
Okay, so since there's like not as many opportunities in dependent events, that goes down and it's only once. A2 is only once, and so it has to be 1/12.
Okay, so in a dependent event, there are less opportunities, right? Because the second time you're only picking 3 out instead of 4, right? So you only have 12 opportunities. So Skylar, explain to me in your own words why it's 1/12 for dependent.
Because it was what were the actual letters
A2.
okay. Because A2 only comes up once and there's 12 opportunities.
Very good. A2 only comes up once and there are 12 opportunities.
There's no B on there.
Okay. All right. Number 4. Bell ringer. Go ahead and ring the bell.
This is going by slow.
It's going by very slow.
It's 2:15.
Whoa, it's 2:15. Never mind. Don't ring the bell. I don't know why my alarm went off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's 2:15. That's why my alarm...
Wait. You need a nap.
I need to go home. All right. 4.
2:15. Why did I
Probability of C. Nope. That would be 3. And then not 4. Okay? So independent event and dependent event. So now that we have these written down, I'd like you to do number 4 on your whiteboard. Do number 4 on your whiteboard. Independent, dependent. Quickly! We don't have a whole lot of time. Number 4. What's the probability in independent events and dependent events that 3 followed by not 4? Yes. Don't look at other people's board. I want to know if you know what we're doing. If you don't know what we're doing, then that tells me what I need to be doing for you. If you're just copying off somebody else, it's not helping me teach you. Don't put it up yet. Thank you. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. All right, I got about a third of you ready. All right, show me your boards. As much as you've got, show me your boards.
Wait, were you supposed to write?
Both of them, but...
Oh, oops.
All right. I see most answers. Okay. Talk to your shoulder partner about how you got your answers and who's right.
And then we'll have one final one.
All right, 5, 4, every group to have one board with their answer. And every single person in that group better be able to explain it. One board per group. Yes, just go ahead and hold them up. I'm waiting on a couple boards. All right, Miguel, what'd you guys get for your independent?
For independent, we got 3 over 16.
3 over 16. And thumbs up or thumbs down? What do you guys think? Do we agree with Miguel and Claire, or do we disagree with 3/16? For independent. Fabulous. Okay, so shh. The extra talking's gotta stop. So I would like Jack. Can you tell me why 3/16 is the answer?
Well, the reason being,
3 followed by anything but 4.
okay, so it can't be, it can be any of them because the first one, it has A3 and then A4. It can't be the second one. 'Cause
I'm concerned.
I think he just
He
doesn't
knows
know how
it. He
to-
just doesn't know how to.
Because he had it on his.
You're right. He did have it on his. So just verbalizing is a problem, and that's okay. But what we really do need to get better at verbalizing our math thinking. And I know that sounds silly, but if we're better at verbalizing it, we're going to be better at remembering it. Okay. So Colton, do you agree with 3/16?
Yes.
Why?
Because if you write it down, 1, 2, and 3, and then make a tree diagram, and that it branches out and has 1, 2, and 3. If you add that all up, it gets you 16 possible outcomes. And then
So we agree this bottom number is the total possible outcomes. 16. We're good. Okay.
and then 4 of those start with 3,
Uh-huh.
and then one of those 4.
Okay. We can't include that.
One of those 4 has 4 after it, so you can't use that. So you're left with 3. So 3 becomes the numerator, and 16 becomes the denominator.
Good. Claire, can you tell me what he just said?
he said that you can't do, well, I kind of didn't understand a little bit of it, but that you can't do the dependent is only 2.
We're talking about independent right now. So so Colton just explained why 3/16 is the right answer. Why is 3/16 the right answer?
I know, but I was dependent, but independent because there's 3 independent that has no 4 in it, like 3 being first and then the other numbers following after it, and then because the last 3 has the 4 in it, and that doesn't work.
Good. So we could do 3A, 3-2, or 3-3. We cannot do 3-4 because it says not 4. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm sorry, would you send me calculator again?
Sure. No problem. All right. So 3, not 4. So 3/16. Great. All right.